Hi, I'm Annika Johnsons from Al Johnson's in Sister Bay. I hope you enjoy my new video series called Door County Girl. These are stories of my life, the people and places that I love, and of course how we all survive here in northern Wisconsin. You can come back as often as you like, but don't forget to subscribe to Al's YouTube channel. I'll be posting lots of really cool new videos. So let's go! I'm on my way over to my friend Helen Anderson's house, and sometimes people call her Helena or Helena, depending on what kind of Swedish accent you use. And she owns Flora. It is a little shop that she does a lot of weddings, all the floral arrangements for weddings, and all kinds of other events that people want to hire her for. And I love how she does her designs because it's very, how do I say that, it's not so meticulous. It's all nice and wild and natural looking and beautiful. So I really like how she does her designs. And she has also a tiny little store. I think she still has a tiny little store, and you can buy little note cards or little odds and ends that she carries in there. It's been a little while since I've been there, but she works out of her home, and she has a really nice outbuilding where she has all her flowers and everything.
This is super exciting. It's a spotted. Do you remember seeing
Yes,
that?
I do, because
Here,
in Sweden, when I was there when I was a little kid, my mom and dad would take us there for Christmas. So of course it was always wintertime.
Yes, yes.
And my grandmother had one.
Yes.
And we live in we were in a town called Österbymo.
Yeah.
It's a very small, like Sister Bay. Mm-hmm. And every time we were
Here,
in
you
town,
go. See if you get the feel
well,
for it
every
yet.
time we were in town,
Oh,
I
this
could
is
see all
perfect
the
for
older
you.
Folks had the Sparkins.
Yes.
And they always had the little chair here.
Yeah.
And sometimes they had like a little basket.
Yeah.
And then they would go to the grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
and you can, like if you're going down a hill or you want to glide, you can hop on like this, but then you pump along like a scooter, and then you hop on again.
Uh-huh.
And almost everyone I saw in their 70s
Yeah.
or 60s,
Yeah.
they didn't drive, so they would just take
Yeah.
their Sparkins and
But
they would go down to the market. or the
I
post
remember
office.
having lots of fun with this as a kid, though, too,
Yes,
because I mean, they can go.
Yeah, we
These
took 'em
things.
down the, sledding
Yeah,
hills.
sure. Yeah.
But you know what's funny? My mom, we made my dad buy one. And he
Uh-huh.
had to haul it back from
Oh
Sweden.
my gosh.
So I think we had it forever, and we probably broke it.
Yeah.
That's how much we used
She
it.
used it. Yeah.
But now it's interesting because this Door County kick sled.
Yes, and I think they're going to be at the Christmas market,
yeah, we have
right?
a pop-up
Yeah.
Christmas market right now.
It's
at
a young
Al's.
couple that's starting this, and they're going to have a place where you can go and.
Well, I love these because they actually put these little where you can put your boots.
Yeah.
Instead of standing on the runner so much, you can put your boots here.
Yeah.
And interesting that this is so flat. I don't remember them being flat like that.
You know,
in Sweden.
I think you need to go and talk to them about this because I think you can buy them with different widths. I don't know much about it, except you can outfit it for different weather. Some is for ice and some is for more powder snow.
Well, I love it.
And you know what is also great is that it folds so you can put it in your car. And the
it's
old
not
ones.
heavy.
No,
Oh my God, I
super
can,
light. And it
toss
comes
it in the
in
back of
all
my
kinds
El
of
Camino. Let's
colors.
go.
I know. That would be, I think you would get a lot of use out
And
of
Helen,
this.
if you were my child,
Yes.
I could take you to
Yeah.
the park. Get on,
Sure,
Helen. You can
yes,
sit
yes.
right there, and
Or
I could just,
you know what? We each get one of these, and then we get a little bag on here, and then we bring our fika with.
yeah, we can take a fika.
Do fika in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
So, well, why
Excellent.
don't you could take a quick look in the shop
let's go
here
check it
and
out.
see.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
this
so
is
much
where it
different than I
happens.
remember. This is awesome.
So, oops, get
Helen,
some.
you've done a lot different things in here since I've been here.
Yeah, we kind of,
Yeah.
oh, how do you like my wall over there?
I think you cleaned up.
Yeah, well, it doesn't stay clean very long, you know, that's unfortunate.
I love it.
Come, look around the corner. I think you'd like that. No, here, look at here. Mullen did that.
Moss
Isn't that
wall.
cool?
I love it. Does it ever fall off?
No, I mean, we kind of had to secure it, and
It's
it's
a
dry
moss
moss. Yeah, so we got a moss wall.
I'm getting some ideas for my new house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a moss
You can
wall.
have a moss wall. Yeah.
Awesome.
So this, usually in the summer, I have flowers everywhere, as you know, so it's kind of strange for me to see an empty floor, but yeah, I still have flowers. I do flowers year round, so I always have. I get.
Yeah, so kind of tell people that, because I don't think people know that.
Yeah.
Like someone who just came up here and wanted to get flowers. Can they call you?
Yep,
Can they just
yep.
come over? Can they?
They can come over, but I always say, give me a ring. I'm at Flora, and online I get a lot of people that are like, oh, I have a dinner party.
Yeah.
I need some flowers. Do you have? And I usually always have. I have flowers around. Sometimes I sell out. You know, Saturday night the cooler might be empty, but you know, right now I have kind of fall stuff. I can show you here. You know, pretty fall colored roses.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Aren't they? This is a nice long-lasting rose.
Well, you know, I know that I always
tulips?
call you like last minute to ask you for a bouquet.
Most people do, so
I
don't
love that
feel
she
bad.
says, how much do you want to spend? And so I tell her, oh yeah.
Hyacinths from Holland.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful double orange tulips. So anyway, but yeah, I do orders like this, and you know, in the summer it's a lot of weddings and parties and stuff, so that's kind of why for me to have a actual, you know, 10 to 5 business is hard, because on weekends I'm not here. I'm usually setting up a wedding somewhere, and you know, wedding business is huge
Right.
up here, and it's getting bigger.
Well, I know that when I call, you always say, how much do you want to spend? And I'll say, 40 bucks, 30 bucks. And then all of a sudden I'll pick my bouquet up, or I'll see it, and it looks like an $80 bouquet.
Oh,
So it's
well,
gorgeous. And
yeah.
I did say to John earlier that I like your bouquets because they're not so generic. They're sort of natural and whimsical, and I like that about them. They're not all just perfect. They're a little bit, I don't know, the way you
I
put them
always
together for
try
me,
to
because I think you
do-
know that you have my personality maybe in mind, but
yeah, I try
and
to
maybe
kind of.
everybody, you know your clientele, so.
So no,
Yeah.
so, and just like, you know, I do flowers, maybe not like your city flower shop. I try to reflect Door County when I do flowers, that it looks like it belongs here, and you
Sure.
know, with weddings too, and everything. So
Okay, so I kind of mentioned that you sold other things here. Did you not do that anymore?
I've had some retail stuff, again with the issue of not being here all the time. I think we're kind of, with my girls, we might look to do more retail at some
Right.
point, but what I'm excited about is I'm starting to paint more, so
Right.
I'm gonna try to have I have some artwork up here and stuff,
Yeah,
but
and I
kind
used
of
to
having
get
fun.
cards from you, or like a
Yeah.
little gift
Yes,
or something. If I
yes.
needed a gift, I could get
It's
that from
funny
you.
because some of the brands that I would have, I see still in like shops and stuff. So
Sure.
it was, but you know, it was just the weddings. Like I said, it's just the last 10 years. It's become so big and so.
Yeah.
And you make great designs and stuff that you should be doing cards for Al's. That's what I'm
Wow.
trying to say. You know.
I always
so.
sound like my mom. In my next life, I mean, that would be my dream to do that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. If I wasn't working all the time, I would love to have a place like this where I could just paint or
Yeah.
weave or do
Yeah.
whatever I want to do. I mean,
Yeah.
my major was textile design, and
Yeah.
I'm not even doing anything with it.
Well,
So
it's never
I mean,
too
but
late.
I always feel like I'm gonna do that. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, but I just don't know when. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
just got to take the time and then have a
when I'm
space
not
for it. Yeah.
serving Swedish pancakes and shipping out lingonberries.
Yeah, I know, I know. And also you were always so good at picking out designs and stuff. So I hope you get to do more of that now too.
As unput together that I am myself,
You never
I have
are,
a knack
but-
for putting something else together. Like
No, very creative.
seriously, if I could be a floral arranger in a big place.
Hey, we'll get you set up
I
here.
find it so relaxing. I could sit there all day
Yeah.
and arrange
Yeah.
floral. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
a little bit weird and fussy about it, but I mean, it's fun for me to do it. It's very relaxing for me to.
Well,
put together a
people
little
like that. They
bouquet.
like to be around, kind of.
I like
and,
it a
and
lot.
sometimes I've done things like I do demonstrations, but actually, what I like to do is just bring flowers that people can play with, and people don't be afraid. There's nothing
Yeah.
right or wrong. You know, you
Right.
could just.
It's got to look good to you, like in your
Exactly,
eye.
and
Yeah.
usually it does. If you follow that, it usually does look great, and
Yeah.
I think people get happy when they see
Yeah,
flowers.
I agree.
And
I think that's
kind
awesome.
of. So
I know that you have those big hydrangeas over there, and
those are all dried.
Yeah,
I
those
just
are
got
real.
those in. Aren't they
Now,
cool?
I know. So the reason I point these out is I have this big hydrangea bush in front of my rental house
Yeah.
downtown. It's
Yeah.
next to the Boathouse
Yeah.
restaurant. And every year people beg me to take
Sure.
the hydrangeas
Yeah.
off of there. And one year I gave a whole bunch of hydrangeas to the ladies at the bank,
Yeah.
at Bay Lake Bank, which is now Nicolay.
Yeah.
And when I go there, they still have them. That was 4 years ago.
I know.
And they're
I
up
hope
on
they're
their
dusting
thing,
them
and they're
off, though,
gorgeous.
but,
Mine
yeah.
are orange.
Okay.
And, a little bit oranger than this.
Yeah.
But these are real.
Yeah,
I love
they're
that they
real
don't
and they're
shed.
dried. And I don't know if you look around the corner, a lot more dried stuff is going on now with
I like
florals.
that.
Because I think, it's been difficult with shipping for all these companies where you ship in from all
They're kind
over
of
the world.
fragile.
Yeah, and it's been really tough for
Like,
flower
look at
farms.
these.
Yeah, those, I will say, as natural as they look, those are actually kind of a silk thing I stuck
Okay, but
in
they're
there.
pretty neat.
They're pretty neat. I'll do a plug. They came from McKeefer Yeoman, actually.
Oh, I
went
like 'em.
But
They're
what
very
I'm going to
nice.
do, I'm going to take sprigs of this and I use it for hair flowers for brides, so
sure.
that it's something
Or even
looking
like this
natural.
allium in here.
That's a real thing. I got
Yeah.
that from Rachel Scholl.
Oh, yeah, I like that too.
Aren't these the
I find
coolest
those
thing?
the coolest things. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Every now and then I have a rogue one
Look at
grow in my
this.
garden because
Isn't
I
this
feel
cool?
like a bee dropped it there.
yeah.
Look at how pretty that is.
Yes, and this is
know.
Kaisa, my daughter, who was she was kind of, this is natural, but you spray it in different
Yeah.
colors.
That's
So we're
gorgeous.
doing that this summer and well, look at this one. So I have a few left here.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Isn't that cool?
Look at the glitter on there. That's beautiful.
Fun. So she did arrangements, that people, just small kind of simple
She
things.
used to make
and
me a little hair barrette.
I
Like a little
know.
something to put in my hair.
Yeah. So,
love that.
but definitely dried flowers are coming big. It used to be like straw flower, which I actually have in here.
That's
Do you
so
recognize
cool.
these guys? Because that's something your grandma would always have,
Sure. Oh yeah, the
Look.
straw flowers.
And they
Yeah.
dry like that, but aren't they beautiful?
They are beautiful.
They're
you
so
know what
perky.
I noticed now that you're standing
Yeah.
here? Down by base camp, that used to be the ecology
Yeah,
sports. What is that flower?
I
that's
think it's
blooming?
an aster.
It blooms
Yeah.
every year at this time.
Yeah, it's an aster.
I have a picture of it on my phone
Okay,
right
I hope
now
I
because
think
it is
so.
gorgeous.
Yes, and it comes in different. Usually, you see it in nature. It's purples, whites, but that's kind
But when
of a
everything's
pinkish.
dead, that
Yeah.
is blooming.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
think they're
need to
pretty
get-
cold hardy too. I mean, they're gonna, for a while
And I
yet.
never see them anywhere but there. And I always tell my mom, you got to go by base camp right now. They
Yeah.
have this gorgeous,
Yeah.
beautiful baby pink
Yeah,
kind of.
but it's kind of an old-fashioned flower, something your
Yes.
grandma would have.
And it comes
just
back
like
every
this.
year, bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
No,
like that.
so yeah.
Yeah.
So this is my area. Like I said, you probably will never see it as clean as it is right now.
I actually am a little shocked that it
You
is
are a
this
little
clean.
shocked,
You
yes,
must
yes,
have known
yeah.
you were coming.
Yeah.
That room over there is your.
Yeah, that's more storage. Now we're actually going to be doing, we're kind of hanging out here more, so we're going to have a little living room in there. So I'm kind of sorting through 15 years worth of stuff and trying to make some
Yeah, well,
space.
you've got
and
room to grow here. I like your little spiral
yeah, isn't that
staircase.
cool? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you see the photo?
Yeah, everything is so cool. I
Yeah.
know, and my sister-in-law worked for Helen.
Yes, Jill.
So my brother
and
Lars's wife helped her
Many
raise
years,
flowers. She
yes.
had my dream job, and I was stuck at the
well,
restaurant.
you know, she's retired
Yeah,
now,
she's
so
retired,
yes,
so-
so yeah, there's always a spot, Annika.
Well,
so
you
if
can
you
always
want to.
call me. I don't do
Well,
anything after 3
and you know what I
o'clock.
always say? It's like people say they want to do flowers or whatever and help with weddings, but the real question is how heavy of a bucket can you carry? And that's I know you can do it. You can do it. Well,
Yeah, I carry
so,
stuff all day long. I'm the
yeah,
one.
yeah. So.
All right. Well, you know what, Helen? I'm so happy that we got to see each other.
We'll give each other a
love
mask.
you.
I love you too. This
We
is what we
Swedes got to
can
stick together.
I
got to
know.
think more with you.
Yes, I know, and I'm gonna send some rolls home for your mom.
We can't fika too much because
I know you gotta kind of limit it,
start
but
to grow in places we don't want to grow.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah. So well, I'll walk you out here,
Okay.
and
Awesome. Thanks for watching Door County Girl. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.